Day number 2 all wrapped up here at the Florence Pipe Pro, presented by the Hawaii Tourism Authority. Keala Tomoda-Bannert winning the last heat of the day. We're going to see Keala in the women's quarterfinals. So we're all set for the quarterfinals for the women.
Yep.
And we kind of did a split shift today. We started off with the men, finished with the women. Great day, Rocky.
Yeah, we had 6 heats of that final round, the first round of the 128 for the men. And then we got into 6 heats of the wahine. So equally distributed in terms of surfing today between men and women. And really, a tricky day as far as conditions, the mid-range size, the mixed swell turning a little more north, factor in a little bit of jumbled winds as well. But I think overall, a very productive day for our surfers. And, you got to be ready for anything. No complaints. I don't think, everybody is well aware of the forecast and what we're dealing with. So all around, a great day of surfing.
I thought so too. Any highlights for you as we look back at the day?
Joey Johnston had that 7.5 early on. That was definitely one of the best waves we've seen. And then, we saw, I believe, I'm not sure who it was, I can't remember, the 8-point ride for the wahine. But Alyssa Spencer stood out to me. She surfed a couple of heats, and both heats dominated start to finish.
Yeah, we had a really competitive heat in that women's round of 24, heat number 3 as well, with Kirra Pinkerton as well as Moana Jones Wong coming through that one. But it was a high-scoring heat. It was kind of one of the windows that we saw that were on and off as we're taking a look at here. Unfortunately, we're shutting it a little bit off because the wind's coming up out of the north, it looked like.
Yeah, and the swell kind of tapering off too.
Yeah, we got a new swell coming up. We got a couple of new swells coming up, but we're going to have a series of weather as well. So we're going to be watching that. We're going to be paying attention to all of that. We can tell you that we are off tomorrow for Saturday, but check in at worldsurfleague.com for all of the updates. We'll probably be updating that Saturday afternoon, and first thing Sunday, we'll be seeing if we're going to get competition going as well.
Yep, there's Keala getting a little post-heat interview with some of our surf fans down there, and posing in front of the Florence Pipe Pro banner. And it was great to hear from Nathan and John and Ivan down there, and a couple of the other brothers down there hanging out on the beach. Yeah, it's always fun.
Well, let's take a look, Rocky, at the recap of today's action, and let's see some of the highlights from day number 2 at the Florence Pipe Pro, presented by HTA. Started off with Mason Ho and the mini driver.
Yeah, Mason was gunning through that heat, and this is Angel Jardine. He had a nice glassy morning bowl to start us off. This was heat number 1, and then that was Maddox Alotis. Yeah, Maddox with a nice tuck and roll right there.
6-point ride there.
You liked it.
Earned him a heat win. And a little bit of priority getting used right there.
Yeah, it's always just so funny and awkward to watch, see a drop in like that and realize that it's all legal, just coming from our traditional competition background of, without priority and whatnot. But that was fully allowed. No harm, no foul. Watching Maddox wave again. Maddox, an easy guy to root for, just a class act all around, and mature young man.
Yeah.
In all the right ways.
That Isaiah Briley.
Yeah, IZ getting in there.
Pig dogging through there, along with Kai Nelson.
Yeah, this young Grom really surfed well, I thought, and had a lot of moments of maturity as well.
This was Wyatt Butterball.
That is Wyatt.
And
Luke Adelson.
Yeah, came close, but just not enough at the end.
Yeah, had a good cheering on from his friends and Ohana over in Maui, but just wasn't quite enough. He was right there. Couldn't get it done. Koa Smith, he was dominant.
Yeah, just busted through there for a 6.5 and easily won this heat.
That was Keone Reutemann.
Yeah, Keone coming really close, but just not enough. to get through.
Yeah, he
his
held the advancing position for a moment, and then we move to our Wahine division. This is Tiara, and our surfer from the Netherlands. Just crazy how much different parts of the world our Wahine surfers came from, and all of the camaraderie and competition that we saw.
Here's one of your favorites, Rocky. Alyssa Spencer just destroyed this wave.
Yeah, this was the one. The wave was just black eye, bruised, all bust up. I think that's is that Island?
Island Voss, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. So Island had to come back and did it right in the final 2 minutes to advance out of her heat along with Chelsea. This was a great effort by Tiara Vanderhols.
Yeah, and was that Malia Lima? Possibly. They all start to blend in after a few hours of looking at all the other surfers, but that's Alyssa once again.
Yeah. We gotta hope that all of this is in chronological order. This is Malia Lima.
Okay. Nice stall there. That's the one she was using her lima, her hand, to stall right there. Got nice positioning in the barrel.
And Sky Sewitt.
Oh, that was Sky.
Right? Was
Correct.
in
Yes.
the top two and just came short at the end just because Island Voss was able to find a wave. This is Chesney.
Yeah, Chesney Guinotte was really in form as well. She probably would rank for me as one of the top performers of today.
And then taking a look here, big off the top there. I think that's Zoe McDougall.
Yeah, she was part of that heat that had just tons of good scores. Moana Jones, Mojo, whoa.
And Nora Leota also top performer. I mean, it was a shame. She had a 6.43, 6.27. That would have won any other heat today.
Right, I know.
But she was unable to match, this lady right here with the 8-point ride.
Yeah.
Kirra Pinkerton.
KP just going to town on that backdoor wave. And then Moana Jones has her little backhand attack here with just aggression, style, and power.
Yeah. Moana Jones Wong, 7-point ride, got a 6.73 back up into the quarterfinals for Jones Wong. Keala Tomoda-Bannert at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Put it together, had to go to turns as the wind showed up. And that's it for our daily highlight. I thought that was a pretty good highlight reel for pretty much 12 heats, half a day. But
Yeah.
a little over half a day.
Right, and what the conditions were providing, it looked, much better through a highlight reel. And I think it was well worth it to get out there and have these surfers show us what they got in these conditions.
Yeah. Well, we got a lot of people to thank too. Hawaii Telecom,
Yes.
Surf Jack, Keiki Beach Bungalows. We want to thank the Hawaii Tourism Authority, Rogue TV, of course, all the gear, and Salt and Air Studios, Bet Online, H2O Audio, Seven Brothers. We're waiting for some burgers. And as well as Vea Projects.
Yeah.
And BlendFi, also mahalo to BlendFi for powering today's live coverage of the Florence Pipe Pro. And BlendFi, you just simplify your financing by merging all your traditional finances with crypto, startup investing, all in one secure
Oh,
platform.
bro, I really forget the strawberries and the bananas. Blend
We
five.
blend it, yeah.
Oh, but it's a finance.
It's all your finances.
Okay.
All right. Well, hey, Rocky, thanks again.
Yeah, mahalo, bro. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it so much. Mahalo.
We're off tomorrow, Saturday. Check in Sunday for the next call here at the Florence Pipe Pro, presented by the Hawaii Tourism Authority. Aloha.
This copyrighted event broadcast is produced by the World Surf League for broadcast around the world and may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the written consent of the World Surf League.